Hello hair lovers, welcome back to my second installment of Hair Love. I wanted to divulge today a few of my hair hacks, so welcome, let's get it cracking. Today is hair wash day and I have been trying to go 5 days. Ew, gross, some of you say. Yes, it can get gross. It can get gross for curly hair. I am a runner and I do have a curly hair, so it does get a bit yucky at the scalp. And I just wanted to divulge something that I've been doing for my scalp, some scalp love, if you please. Yeah, because you don't brush curly hair, the scalp doesn't get too much attention, so it has a tendency to get really dry and really flaky. And I know, like a lot of you, I've been having a lot of trouble sleeping. It's not anything new for me, but you will notice that if you have a really bad night's sleep, your scalp can get a bit itchy and a bit flaky and a bit dandruffy, very unattractive. So what I've discovered, my friends, is coffee grains, a coffee grain scalp scrub. So today I whipped some up. I'm just using the used grains from my coffee plunger. Needs to be used. They need to be damp. So I got some of the coffee grains and I popped in some Himalayan mineral salt today and a little skerrick of jojoba oil. Now I've made this concoction and it's beautiful on the scalp. I feel like a new woman. This concoction today though didn't work. You can see that it's really, really wet. It was just a bit too messy. So the coffee grains kind of went everywhere. Luckily I did it in the bathroom over the sink, but there was still a bit of a calamity. Last time I did it, I just was in the kitchen and I just grabbed the grains straight out of the plunger. Now they were a bit tighter, they weren't as wet, so they were a bit easier to contain. So I would suggest using them a bit more compacted and a bit more bit more dry, because they were easier to just put on the tips of the fingers and just to massage in. It was so good. But I do recommend putting a little bit of Himalayan mineral salt or some sort of salt, just to get that extra grain in there. And it's a beautiful scalp massage. All of my favorite things to use can be found in the kitchen. I'm not a massive fan of products, and I don't want to endorse any products unless of course I'm being paid to do so. So everything you can find that is gorgeous for the hair, I'm sure you can find in the kitchen. My second little hair hack, my second tip, my other favorite thing to use, I just said I wasn't going to endorse any products, is coconut oil. Now, coconut oil, it's fantastic for everything, really. But I will sometimes, when I notice my hair getting really dry and a bit split in the ends, I will use a little dollop of coconut oil in the palms and just pop a bit in the ends before I wash it. Sometimes I'll pop it straight through. But coconut oil is really great. There's an enzyme in it that helps to seal the split ends and to nurture those ends. So you want to do that just before you wash it. Yeah, just to give your hair a bit of extra attention at the ends. If you put it too close to the scalp, it can get really oily really quickly, and you will probably have to wash your hair a bit sooner. Wow, the biggest win of the day is this flaxseed hair gel that I made myself. some flax seeds from my little kitchen on the stove. You'll see it's beautiful, quite a thin consistency, but look at these results. Like, I'm really happy, and it's really light in the hair. It's got my curls cracking really beautifully. But it feels really light, and it feels really lovely and really nice. Some gels are quite thick in the hair, but gel and mousse are particularly great for curls, to just get the curls kind of springing. So this was my process today. Coffee hair scrub, coffee scalp scrub, I'm sorry. Little teensy bit of coconut oil in the ends. Then I put in my usual conditioner, and I just let all of that sit before I even got in the shower. So this is outside of the shower in preparation for my hair wash. I then washed with no sulfate, no alcohols, sort of organic shampoo. I'm not going to endorse the product, but just a tiny little bit on the scalp. You are going to need a good long wash to get all the coffee grains out. It was particularly messy today, but yeah, if you follow my previous instructions, it will not be as disastrous, but it just takes a while for the coffee grains to come through. And then I just conditioned again and combed my hair through with a wide tooth comb and rinsed through, not completely. I leave a teensy bit sitting in there of the conditioner, and then switch the water off. I flip my header upside down, some of the flaxseed gel, tip it in, and as my hair is tipped up, I just squelch all the water up like this, like this. And then you just get your curls are cracking that way. Now, one of my other hair hacks is I do not use a towel on my hair. I use a big, old man's oversized cotton t-shirt. So a cotton t-shirt is the best thing for your hair. And if you keep it intact, you can actually use it as a hair wrap while you're just doing, your other bits and pieces. And then use it again, take it out and just use it to get the curl cracking. I have let my hair air dry today. I find I get a much better result when it's air dried. Well, look, thanks for joining me yet again. I hope I have inspired some home hair care love. I hope to see you all and your lovely hair or no hair real soon.